Hello you guys. In this video I'd like to show you how I make the connection of South Pole Indicator along with thermal switch, and I'd like to show you the wiring diagram. Also I'd like to show you new handles that I made for BBMPulser 6D. These are actually the strongest handles that I have ever made. They're made from iron wood. This is the hardest wood in existence. So check it out. Look, they look nice. What do you guys think? Anyway, so this circuit I want to show you is this circuit. This South Pole LED indicator have a few components on it, and I'd like to talk about it. So as you can see here, this is pre-assembled coil. Right before I mold it, that's how it's gonna look like. Also I'm gonna have wires here. So here is the part that's gonna go inside the coil, which is this part here. It's gonna get molded, and this is the part that's gonna be outside of the coil. This is the unit, and it will have 4 wires coming out. These are gonna be 12 gauge 2 wires that will feed into the coil. These are 14 gauge wires from the coil, and as we can see here, there's going to be a splice. Past this point will be 14 gauge. Before this point it's going to be flexible multi-gauge, multi-stranded 12 gauge. This wire is 18 gauge. Also 2 wires to feed South Pole LED indicator, which is this component here. And to take a signal out from the coil when it gets hot via this thermal switch. Anytime this thermal switch triggers, this blinking LED will start blinking, and this one segment, which is the dot segment, will light up along with the blinking LED. This is as is blinking LED. You buy it like that. And this South Pole indicator will go off. I'm gonna show you an example here on a BBMPulser 6D. I heat up one of the coils so I can show you how it looks like. Let me shut off the lights. Alright, so this is the coil that has a blinking LED. As you can see, one segment, which is the dot segment, is on, and then blinking LED is on. That's because this coil is hot. I used it for a little bit. This coil is not. I'm gonna switch it, and as you can see, this coil displays a South Pole indicator, and it's indicating that it's ready to use. So that's the difference between once before it gets hot and shuts off, that's how it looks, and when it shuts off, this will start blinking, and that segment will light up. Alright guys, this is a 50 Celsius thermal switch. It's a 5 amp 250 volt, and KSD 9700. Later on I add clear wrap around it to add additional insulation so that it wouldn't have a chance to touch the coil. At that point right there, it's insulating it. Also, when I place this white heat shrink, I push it flat so that when I install it into the coil, it lays flat with the coil here. Once again, ironwood handles for BBMPulser 6D. What do you guys think?